What's going on, gearheads? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on a 2018 Yukon XL doing a front brake job. So let's go check it out. All right, we got the Yukon here in the driveway. Got our parts. Went with the Bosch semi-metallic pads. And we got the Bosch rotors. All from our favorite place, Rock Auto. Here's the part numbers if you guys want to get yourself the same set. Here's the tools of the trade. A little brake clean. Brake parts lube, anti-seize, T30 Torx bit for the rotor screw, wire brush C-clamp, impact gun with your 22 socket for your wheel lugs, little pry bar, 18-19 mil sockets, both shallow and deep, caliper hanger, 18-19 wrenches, ratchets. I made up this little cheat sheet also. I always do this on my projects so I don't have to stop in the middle of a thing, look up a torque spec or check a size. So I just have my little kind of sheet here, what I'm going to be doing, what sizes I'm going to need, and basically that has everything for me. So without further delay, let's get started. All right, so we got to push the caliper pistons back in now. So just remove the cover off the brake master cylinder so the fluid can basically get pushed back into there. It's already filled up, so somebody made the mistake of filling that. So you really shouldn't ever be filling up your brake reservoir. Basically, it's a closed system, so when your brake pads start to wear, essentially the caliper pistons are gonna start protruding out further and further to make up that gap, and basically the fluid expands into the piston there, so that's why the level in the reservoir drops. And then when you change your brake pads, you push the pistons back in and the level in the reservoir comes up. So if you're having to add brake fluid, you probably got a leak somewhere. All right, guys, well, thanks for checking out my driveway brake job video. Hope it helped you out, and I'll see you on the next one.